Hi guys, I am back to YouTube finally, and I have some news for you guys. As you saw probably in the thumbnail and the title of this video, I want to share something with you guys that I have not talked about, and it's just recently happening. So I want to share these news with you guys because it's a big deal for me, and I'm so excited to let you guys know what's going on in my life. So as you guys know, for the past year, 2 years, I've been not consistent with YouTube or Instagram for the past few months. That's because I opened a coffee shop, and I opened a little coffee shop, and it's life-changing. Literally, you focus 100% on your business. And I was also working, and I also had a regular job. I was working both jobs, my job and running my business, for the past 6 months. I've been working 7 days a week, no breaks, and I finally took the decision of quitting my job to focus 100% on my business. It is a big deal because I never thought I would get to this point in my life. And yesterday, actually 2 days ago, was my first official day off. I literally just quit my job 3 days ago. So it's still I'm still processing it. I feel right now I have mixed emotions. I'm happy, excited, I'm a little scared, but I'm trusting 100% on myself, my business, God, my family, that I'm making the right decision. And I knew this time had to come, but I wasn't sure when I had to do it or when it was the right time. Since it is really hard, because I do support myself. I pay my own bills, my rent, the rent at my shop. Even though it's not a huge building, I still pay rent, so I finally decided to quit my job. And this is the first time that I've ever done that. I've always had a corporate job, and it feels really weird. But I got it to the point where I wasn't even focusing on my job. While I was working, I was just thinking about my business and how horrible I felt from having it closed, because I was only opening sometimes 4 days a week or 3 days a week. So again, it was getting so overwhelming because I was working with no breaks. So I finally said, you know what, I just have to trust the process and jump in and be full-time at my business. Even though right now I'm not opening 7 days a week, I'm opening 5 days a week, just because I want to start slowly. I don't want to burn out. So I want to give myself some time off, because like I said, I didn't have days off. So right now I'm opening 5 days only. Obviously the weekends I'm open because that's when the business is better. So I'm opening Wednesday through Sunday, giving myself 2 days off, which right now, again, this is new to me, so I'm learning how to manage everything. I do have a full day off for me, but I mean, when you have a business, you really don't have days off, because siempre estás haciendo algo para tu negocio, either on social media, buying product that takes not a full day, but it takes a big chunk of a day, because I go to 2 stores. I buy so many things compared to the beginning when I was starting. I buy triple, just because lately, for the month of February, business has been amazing. I think because the Valentine's rings, all those things, business has been so good. So I've noticed that I have to buy a lot more, and obviously I'm learning as I go. Things change. I buy more product, have to buy more in bulk, so I'm learning as I go. I also hired 3 of my sisters are helping me. They take insurance. They don't work every day, but I'm able to give them some employment. I'm so thankful for them, and I'm so thankful for God that I'm able to do what I'm doing. So I don't even know where to start. It's everything new to me. I wouldn't be able to tell you right now how I'm managing everything, because this is the first time I have an actual storefront, if you want to call it, even though it's really small. It's the first time that I'm managing a business, that I'm giving employment to anyone, that I'm everything's new to me. So although I have had my business open for 6 months, I'm still learning. A lot of things have changed, so it's just a big change in my life, which I'm happy, because I feel now I'm gonna have more time for YouTube, more time for Instagram. You guys know that I would post so much on Instagram, a lot of videos, a lot of reels, a lot of recipes here. But I feel because I was working 7 days a week, going to the gym 5 days a week, running my business, it was just too much where I feel like I was just like lost in life. I'm like, you know what, like no, I need to make a decision now. I hated being closed so many days, or for 3 days. I noticed that people were asking for more days to be open. So I'm like, you know what, after 6 months, I'm just gonna quit and just trust the process. Obviously I got to the point where I'm like managing my income, how much is coming in, how much is going out, what product, how much is the final like income, and I saw really good results. You know, I'm not gonna tell you exact numbers, but there's been days that I make what I made in my corporate job for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I made it like in 2-3 days. So I'm like, you know what am I doing? This is a sign that I need to leave. And once you're in the business, you realize how like getting paid hourly is just like, it's insane how much we're willing to accept hourly. Working for a company, being stuck there and being so limited in doing things, I'm like, you know what, I started to see a different world. Not that I'm making so much money, no, but it's a different type of work, because when you're working for your business, the income, you know that is coming for you. You're not making another company money, and you're only getting like hourly rates. My mindset just changed. It's eye-opening. Obviously, running a business, you're gonna have bad days and good days. You might have days where you're losing because you probably hired someone and you have to pay them and the sales are not the same. But there's always good days that are always gonna pay off double. It's just, you have to keep pushing it. You have to keep, like right now, I'm my promoter. I post on social media, I record, I take pictures, I make my schedules. I obviously do the cleaning, the shopping. I'm at the register. I do it all. But like I said, I started off the first months being by myself most of the days, and then I had one of my sisters help me the weekends. Now I need help on the weekdays because of the volume, how it's been. It's impossible to do it by myself, and I'm so grateful. But you have to be patient. Your business has to grow. You have to be, you know, putting yourself out there, promoting yourself is so important. And obviously I didn't just decide to quit once I opened, because I wanted to see how it was. Like I said, I did pass like a slow month, which was like January after Christmas and the holidays, and I think it's like that for every business, but it was still good. You know, it wasn't like stressed out or anything. It was just slower. I did notice it, but it picked up back in February. So far right now it's mid-February, and it's been so good, and I'm praying that it stays this way. Obviously new people find you, the more people buy from you, and post. That's so important when people post and tag you, because other people get to see you, and then they come try it and they post, and then their friends see you, and it's just like a change. So I'm very thankful for everyone that stops by my little shop, even though it's sometimes hard to get a parking, and shares it. It means so much, and you don't know how much you're helping a small business. But those are the news. I did post a story yesterday talking about this, but I didn't give you guys many details. But I did tell my parents the news, and they were a little worried at first. They're like, no, like wait more. But obviously I know what's happening. They don't know all the details, and ever since then I do see them a little worried. They're always asking me, oh, ¿cómo te fue ahora? Like, vendiste mucho? And they're like, oh, I hope you sell a lot today, because they know, like, for them, their mentality is you have to work for someone. You have to have your secure paycheck, and that's how I used to think. But thankfully it's been good, and I know we can keep growing. I know there's room for more growth. I feel blessed that I'm able to help my sisters out, and they can help me, and I'm just so grateful that I got here to this point. It all started at home selling coffee, and then caterings, and then I opened my little shop. Like, I wasn't even looking for it. It just kind of like came to me, and I feel like that was like even better. That's like when you don't look for someone, it comes to you. I feel like it's meant to be. I'm just grateful, and I'm living something that I never thought I would. I've always had big dreams, but you know, sometimes things don't work out like the way you want them. But I'm grateful, and I'm so thankful to God that everything is turning out great. Now I'm gonna go ahead and respond some questions that you guys asked me on Instagram regarding this topic. How did you know you were ready to quit your job? Like I said, I waited a couple months. I was looking at like my little chart of how it was going with my income, with how much I'm spending on product, with paying my employees, and I started to see, okay, you know, like this month was good. Obviously I add up all my bills, everything, like every bill I have, and then see my income, and I'm like, okay, you know, I kind of tracked it a couple months, and I'm like, okay, you know what, we're going out, it's growing. And when I felt, me sentí desesperada being at my actual job, encerrada for 8 hours. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I literally have a business. Why am I here? Obviously, I'm thankful for my job because they were so patient with me. They were so flexible. They kind of let me manage both. But then I got to the point that I'm like, I felt anxious. The fact that I was sitting at a desk job for 8 hours when I could have been running my business, new people trying it. And it was like that for like the past 2 months. I'm like, no, this doesn't feel right. I was just trying to look for the perfect time, but there's never a perfect time until you say, you know what, that's it. Like I started my February Valentine's menu, and I'm like, I have to do it. I know people are gonna come. I know people want to try cute drinks, and that's when I decided to just leave my job, which they understood. They knew it was coming. They knew I had a business, so they understood. So I was so grateful. Not a question. Congratulations, amiga. May God continue to bless your business. Thank you so much. I love when I get these sweet messages or comments. I don't always get to reply, but I do read them most of the time, and I feel very, very special and nice when I read this. So thank you so much, Ceciliana. I think that's her name. I'm so proud, happy for you. Eres un orgullo hispano. So you guys, like, these things like give me chills. Like, I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. Even though I've been absent, like, you guys are still there, and I love you guys so much. Who are your Drink Your Promise employees at the moment? Are you planning on hiring anytime soon? So my sisters, I have a lot of sisters, so I'm trying to use them first because obviously, you know, like I said, I'm new to this. I'm not a manager. I've never been a manager or a supervisor or a jefa, so I'm learning. So what better way than with my sisters? Obviously, if I'm able to help them, you know, that's amazing. If they're able to help me, amazing. And thank God that I have these many sisters because, you know, like I get to practice and see how it is, and you know, I'm learning as I go. More open days at your coffee shop? Yes. So like I said, I was only opening 3 days. Now I'm opening 5. Your hard work is paying off. You're doing amazing. Good. God got you. Of course, God got me, because without God, I am nothing, because He is behind all this. Y abrirás de lunes a viernes. No de lunes a viernes, de miércoles a domingo, sí. Come back to YouTube. I'm here. Now I'm excited that I'm able to have a little bit more time to do this, because I know I was going crazy. I had literally no time. It was work, whichever work it was, gym, home, cook. I had no energy. Like, I wanted to record and edit, but I had no energy. Like, I have videos that I haven't posted that I am gonna post, although they're like, now it's like 3 months, 4 months old for my birthday. I'm still gonna post them, but it was just like I couldn't just open my laptop, start editing, because I would literally fall asleep. Like, it was just too much. So thank you for being patient and understanding. Bendiciones, muchas gracias. I'm really happy for your business career going well. Thank you. Muchas felicidades. Primero Dios, irá súper bien. Sí, claro que sí. Congratulations. This is huge. Bendiciones. Thank you. Wishing you so much success. Thank you. A question, but I'm so happy for you. I've been following you for so long. I need to SD trip to your coffee. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Confía en Dios, todo saldrá bien. Sí, primero Dios, sí. Does this mean you will open Mondays? I will not open Mondays. Like I said, I wanna start slowly. Obviously, the ultimate goal is to open 7 days a week, but I do have to have hires so I can have some time off. Once I have like a team that's like well trained, even though it is scary for me to not be present, because you know, when things go wrong, they need that person. But once I have like once I have people trained and ready to be there without me, then I feel like I will be open 7 days a week once I have like a set schedule. Let's see. Congratulations. It's a scary step to take, but it will be worth it. Yes. I feel like for every business owner, it's very scary to just quit your job that you have like a secure paycheck and then jump into like self-employed. But trust me, you're gonna discover a world and be like, what was I doing? Why was I accepting this hourly rate from a company. You know why? But you know, like, it's not for everyone. A lot of people are not into business, they don't have the drive, they don't want to, and that's fine. But there's people that do have it. So if you're like, if it's in your mindset to open a business, do it, try it. The worst thing that's gonna happen is it's not gonna work out. And you know, that's why at first you kind of have to work extra hard, probably working 2 jobs, trying to run your business and trying to, you know, have a secure paycheck, so you can, you know, realize, so you can find out if it's for you, if it's not. Sometimes it takes longer for someone to grow. Sometimes it takes years, like 2-3 years. Some people are very consistent and persistent, and they don't quit, and then boom, it blows up. So I'm not saying that mine blew up already, but I feel like I'm at a comfortable place, and I just felt like it was right, you know. But sí, muchas veces cuando te quedas en un lugar por miedo, like, no te das cuenta que hay muchas más bendiciones afuera, pero sí se requiere muchos mucho, like, a lot of valor de hacerlo, porque, you know, it's scary. Pero dije, you know what, why not, now that I don't have kids, that kids are not depending on me, to do it, you know, like, I feel like it was the right time. Can you give tips on pre-business plan process, planning, license? So obviously for me, I think I can make a separate video on this, but you need, like, for me, I needed a manager's, food handlers, obviously a health permit, which I recently got another inspection and I passed, thank God. That's scary. You need, depending on what, it's because there's so many types of businesses and a lot of types of permits that you have to go into, like, your health department, and ask them, the offices, and ask them, because there's so many different ones. My specific one, and needed, like, plans, and they're expensive. If you, like, you can either make them yourself or pay someone. They're like, well, I don't know anymore, but they're like between $2,000 to $3,000. You have to have a specific setup. They will give you a list of what they ask for. Some things are stupid and they don't make sense, but that's what you have to do in order to pass inspection. But it depends what specific business you have. You have to go to the health department. You can go on the website, but honestly, the website is so weird and, like, confusing. So I just went in person and asked a million questions. Is best, because that way you have, like, a clear answer of what exactly you need. But yeah, depending on the business, they're gonna tell you what you need, what you don't need, and you have to go based off of that. Congratulations, con Dios todo es posible. Claro que sí. What do you do in regards to benefits like healthcare and 401k? So since this is recent, I'm still researching regarding, like, the health benefits. Obviously, I'm new to this, I don't know, I'm investigating. Like, this literally just happened this past weekend, so I don't have much information about that, but right now I am in the lookout. If you guys have any recommendations for San Diego, California health plans, let me know. But yeah, that's something that I'm looking into. Do you save a certain amount of money before quitting? And of course, you don't have the same amount. I feel like yes, you have to have a certain amount just in case, like I mentioned earlier, there will be slower months that you might lose some, or stay equal. I freak out. I'm like a person that freaks out, so I'd rather have more saved and, like, just have backup just in case, because, you know, something can go wrong. Dios no lo quiera, pero que se descomponga una máquina, que las máquinas de espresso no están baratas. Like, you have to have that extra, like, save money just in case for anything. The last thing you want to do is close your business because you can't afford buying a new machine, you know what I mean? So yes, I feel like having a certain amount saved, whatever you think is right, is very, very important, because you have to have it for anything. How did you realize that that was the move to do, and what helped you push you? I think I already answered this. So I think those are all the questions, and I hope to see positive comments, and I'm so happy. Like I said, right now I'm processing everything, and this is like a new journey to me, so I'm gonna try and share as much as I can. If you have more questions that I didn't answer, please leave them in the comments below. And yeah, I plan to be here more active, probably not like one video each day, but I do plan to upload at least once a week, hopefully 2. And give me ideas. Honestly, I forgot how to be a YouTuber. Like, it's been so long that I forgot how to talk to the camera. I forgot how to use angles. Like, I forgot. So be patient with me. I want to come back, show you guys more things. Tell me if you're interested more in like healthy recipes, because obviously, you know, I'm still taking care of myself and just trying to do everything at once. You know, like when you're a business owner, literally everything is about your business. So I'm trying to learn how to kind of like have flexibility, control, and, you know, como les dice canción, un balance. Quiero un balance. No quiero que todo sea negocio. I want to live life, and, you know, I don't want the years to pass and me just business, because a lot of people do that and get lost on their business. But I do want to have time for everything, for friends, for myself. You guys know I love being by myself, with myself, for business obviously. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. Thank you if you got to this point of this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Fitsussie. Don't forget to subscribe, please, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm sorry if I spoke too fast. That's just the way I talk. So I love you guys. Thank you for being patient and being here for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.